Hello everyone, welcome on back to Pallegney. Alright, so first things first, I think I'll get the styer here set up on a worker out in the field that we just harvested last time. That way that can get finished today. I'm sure it's going to take a while to obviously get finished because it is a fairly large field. It's definitely something I'm going to have a worker do though. We can probably do a little bit of our own in the grass field, though. I think that's what I'm thinking right now. Should have the sorghum next month for harvest, so that to look forward to. Yeah, I do see in the weather, obviously, there's supposed to be a tornado coming. I just had one recently in Survival Challenge. It just happened overnight. I didn't see it, but... well, there's another one. Alright. I know they usually plant the middle section first, so... yeah, I figure I'll do soybeans. It probably would make the most sense for the time being, at least. Because we could get basically 2 full harvests out of it before it's time to sell again. I figured, why not? I wanted to look... yes, soybeans were a little bit out. I almost am tempted to wait until next month, but I would be concerned that it would go down more. Or go down, I should say. So I think right now what I'm thinking is I'll probably wait until towards the end of the video, and then I'll just bring everything to be sold then. I would imagine we can probably get it tethered today as well. It does take a while, obviously, to get this whole field finished out, but... at least get basically half of everything done. I wanted to look at animals, make sure they're doing alright. They should be good. Should be good. We could probably, yeah, they should be good next month, and then when we do the harvest, we can just fill it up that way. Any great harvest, like easy harvests, I should say. Or not harvest, contracts. Easy contracts to do. Something where I could just put a worker on it and kind of just finish out it by itself. I think I'll do this one, which I'll have to borrow it because we don't have another tractor. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Why not? And the multi-fruit buying station that I have on the farm, I happen to be looking into it because I might be putting it on Survival Challenge at some point. I haven't yet, but I noticed that prices are a little bit off. I think it's solid fertilizer is literally like double the price from the multi-fruit buying station. Even if you get the one that gives you like a larger discount, it's still not even anywhere near like the price of a bag. So I'm going to be selling that, and then I did find something else that should allow us to do something similar, although we'll have to buy the seed and stuff in bulk. It'll just store it in there. So it's not as convenient as that, but it's about a 1-to-1 ratio for like bag price. I think it's slightly cheaper if I remember right, which is ideal because really it should be slightly cheaper probably because you're buying in bulk. Yeah, it's past this field, and then we can send them off. We'll make a decent amount of money from it. We're making obviously far more at the end here. I just love seeing those bales there. I'm pretty sure those are like just left there from like when they tested the map or something, and yeah, this should be good for solid fertilizer, it looks like, and everything. Yeah, at some point, actually, I'll probably sell it right now before I forget and use it. It's just not good. It's just too big of a difference for me to consider it a good option. I think it's this one. We could buy separate ones for seeds and fertilizer and everything. I think this one would work good. It can do lime and animal feed and everything else, so I think I can kind of hopefully get this backed up in here. Yeah, $500. It's fairly cheap, really. I mean, we basically made money still out of the deal. I just want to make sure it's not too close. It's right on the edge. It's right on the edge, but yeah, we can buy whatever we want. Yeah, I think this is 1,000 liters is 1,700, and a bag is like 1,900, so it's a little bit cheaper. Seeds, everything, which that's $9.89, and I want to say it's 1,200 for seeds for 1,000 liters. Yeah, 1,200. So there's a discount, which is kind of expected because it is obviously you're buying it in bulk. But I know I was looking into them primarily because Ian's filed challenge. We're going to start getting more fields, and obviously we're going to need to lime a lot more fields in that case for that series. So I was looking into it because it'd be kind of nice just to be able to bulk buy lime instead of buying a bunch of bags. So I'm not sure which one will come out first, but yeah, I haven't yet placed it, but I'll likely be placing something similar to that. It's file challenge soon. And get that lowered and turned on. And get that lowered and turned on. Yeah, I kind of want steering assist if possible. Make my day a little bit easier. There we go. By far, my favorite addition to 25 has been steering assist. By far. Obviously, the worker AI being better, that's great. I mean, it's far better than what it was in 22. But I can't, complain about them nearly as much as I used to. I know it seemed like, I forget which series it was, but in 22, I was always complaining about them running into trees or just, harvesting a different field randomly, or they'd plant a different field than what they were supposed to. But I think I know it was Alma. I set a worker off to plant a field. It was kind of next to a grass field. I go and check on them later, and they're planting the grass field. It's like, you just skipped the barrier in between there? I know it got to a point where I kind of just, I always planted the outer edge myself, at least like 2 laps around, to try and negate that issue at least. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and start with time lapse for this, so I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
It's always a weak one to attack.
Alright, so just like that, we are done for the mowing. Alright, so this is done. It looks like the planter is still making fairly good progress over there. Not quite sure how much is left, but probably not too much. And I did see the worker is finished for the hoeing contract way over there somewhere. Oh yeah, they're just doing the edge. And I'm guessing, I think last time we had a section that I had to do, so it wasn't quite even, so I'm guessing there'll probably be another piece way up top that I'll have to do myself. It's not too big though. Alright, so we can probably get a double check on current price of soybeans. See if it's still going up. I mean, it should. I mean, it looked like it was still a decent amount, but we will see for certain, at least. Alright, you're collected 5.5 grand. I certainly can't complain about that. It's still going up. So I guess we can kind of just leave it for the time being then. Right now they're both about the same price. That's the train, which might be more convenient because we can sell everything in one go once we bring it all over there. I think they're about the same distance though, if I remember right. Well, I guess that would be the distance to where the train sells it, not... I think the actual point, yeah, it's right up here is where we actually bring it to, which is probably closer than way up here, which is the sell point? That was yeah, it's Vosages is the other high one. Where even is that? Oh, it's right in town. That's actually even closer. No, we'd probably be selling it there then. I mean, I guess if the price keeps going up, then why wouldn't I just leave it, at least? Makes sense. I know there's a front weight sitting around here somewhere. Yep. I don't think I'll necessarily need it for the tedder, but put it back on at least. I would assume the tethering probably will take just as long as the mowing did. Oh, this might be slightly faster. I think the actual speed you do it at is faster. Curious. Okay, they are up here. Yep, that's that one piece. It's just the angle where they go at it. I can just go at it from a different direction and it's fine then. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and start with another time lapse. We'll get this field finished out. Then I'll likely have to fix whatever is with the planter there. And then we can probably get the soybeans sold. Because I don't think I want to wait another month. Just in case it goes down. So... anyways, I'll be talking to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so we're just about done here with the tethering. Just, what, one more strip it looks like? Maybe? We get that done, then we'll, probably get the soybeans sold. We'll take a look at what the price is, but at this point, I don't think I'm going to wait. It's just too much of a risk. It could potentially go down next month, and then it's like, well, right now the train is actually $2 better per 1,000 liters. So not a massive difference. Oh, it went up another $1 now. Now it's $3. That means this is actually going up faster than this is right now. Because was it Vasquez? I might be saying that wrong. I want to say that was like $8-10 higher at the start of today, and now this is $3 more, which tells me it's definitely gaining faster. Yeah, well, I guess this is gaining too. Is it worth doing the train? We've yet to do the train. So you know what? We've yet to do the train. I think we should do the train. That's why we're going to do the train. Honestly, otherwise, was it Vasquez, that would be a lot closer, and I would just do that, but we haven't got to do the train because, for the most part, it's been broken. It should be fixed now. After, what, 1.7, I think it was? I was a little bit missed there, too. We'll see. Obviously, now it's 1.8 we're on at the current moment, so hopefully they didn't break something. That would be very unfortunate. I saw a couple things online about there being stuff broken with precision farming, because that DLC just recently came out as of recording. By the time you see this video, it would be like 2-3 weeks ago at this point, but yeah, I guess it's been having issues with like lime. I know, I think it was a lime that wasn't applying correctly. I saw some people talking about that, and then contracts with the tram lines in the fields caused it so you couldn't get 100% completion on a contract, stuff like that. So hopefully we see that stuff get fixed. I would assume it will, but I guess there's some more issues than what there were in the 22 version of it. I really didn't have too many issues with the 22 version outside of some like visual bugs where I'd have to just like exit out of the game and go back in and that'd be fixed. And then I think there was an issue in Alma, Missouri where things weren't applying correctly, which I had to deactivate the mod, then reactivate it, and reapply lime and stuff, so. It's because it's on a slight, there's a very, very slight hill in here, so you gotta go at it with just the right angle. Yeah, it'd be nice to do the train. Yeah. Something different. We've yet to do it. I can probably go and get it rented now because we really don't know where it is on the map, because I'm pretty sure visually it still is not showing correct, but I know it did stop when I checked not too long ago, though. So I could probably get over here and check, but oh, it just doesn't say anymore. What the? That almost scared me. I wonder if they changed this system completely now a little bit. What if they made it where it'll just like reset and spawn here? What if that happened after 1.8? I don't think it was like that for 1.7. It's, interesting seeing the small updates that maybe weren't even mentioned. But it seems to stop, so we'll tag that. We'll have this load and then one other partial one. Should be a bunch of money. Lots of money, really. What, $212,000, $213,000? We'll be over $300,000 once again. We could definitely look to expand and do other things if we would want. I'm not sure. We're definitely going to do the corn. But I think that's probably the main priority right now. Is to get the stuff for the corn tortillas? I think it was. At least for the time being, that's the priority. And then we'll see after that, maybe a bigger planter or something. It looks like we must back up in here. Services. I don't know what services would be for, but oh, we just dump them right here. That's that trigger is mighty, mighty big. I'm assuming it's going to show back up in here then. Yeah. Not sure what it'll show here. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll just do a jump cut. We'll go and grab the rest of the soybeans. I'll get them brought back here real quick. Alright, so there we have the rest of the soybeans. We can hop down here and get the train rented. I'm kind of curious if it just appears. Maybe? I guess I was just lucky. So it should still arrive. I just know, obviously, yeah, visually it looks like it's really far away. It does eventually still arrive, though. So, in my testing, at least. Hopefully this is not that one time. Took a while, but the train is finally here. It's finally here. And that filled up. I've yet to see the tornado on the map yet, so it appears it's fine there, at least for us. But alright, so that should be all of it. We can just double check in here. Yeah. Yeah, I've yet to see anything on the map to be concerned about for tornadoes, which it's visual only, like I said, for damage, but I don't see it now, and this would be the easiest way to spot it, because this is probably one of the higher points we can be at. And I certainly don't see anything, so we likely just won't be seeing it today. It's somewhere, just not where you can easily see it. Oh, we're almost at the selling point, the end of the map. Get kicked out, see how much we made. $215,000. That price must have went up quite a bit more just in us waiting even. It did. It did. It ended up being, what, $8 more than Vasquez, so you know what? It's probably the best thing that we did go the train. Just that little bit better, so. Anyways, that is about everything for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.